Should banks be responsible when their customers get scammed? It's a sad thing to see someone in their 60s or 70s get scammed out of their life savings. And unfortunately, there are many online scams now, and it appears they just keep growing. According to the FBI in 2024, online scams totaled $16 billion, which was a 33% increase from 2023. A big question that people have been asking is, should banks be the ones that are held responsible when it comes to preventing their customers from making poor investment decisions or losing money in online romance scams? Banks are already trying to prevent money laundering, terrorist financing, and other types of fraud that is costly for the banks to maintain. Adding another oversight would be another expense for the banks, which could lead to costs elsewhere in the banking system to make up for those added expenses. From the consumer standpoint, this could also lead to frustration when trying to get money for legitimate purposes, as it could lead to longer review periods for certain transactions, or if your account were to get flagged, well, who knows how long it would take to get that resolved. As an example, let's say a teller sees the same person coming in taking out large sums of money on a regular basis. Should the teller stop the activity? Again, if it was for legitimate purposes, now wouldn't that be frustrating? What something like this would likely mean for banks is they would have to set up departments to review the situations of potential scams and take many hours to discuss with bank employees, the customer, and maybe even family members why the withdrawals are taking place. No surprise here, but attorneys in some states have begun going after the banks, saying it is their obligation to protect their clients' assets. There are laws that were passed in the 70s that requires banks to report suspicious money laundering activity, and even required banks to screen for fraudulent activities and reimburse customers for stolen funds. However, it's limited to criminal impersonations of a customer to get unauthorized access to their accounts. This is different than many of the scams we are seeing today, where the customers themselves are taking the money from their own account and sending it to the scammer. In my opinion, the best thing to do is educate people about these scams. If you have parents, well, be sure to have conversations with them about it before it happens. I'm Chase Wilsey with Wilsey Asset Management. If you like these videos, be sure to give it a like or comment, and feel free to check out our other YouTube videos and weekly newsletter for latest economic news, expert analysis, and market insights.